Hey, all right, boys, we're back again. How was the weekend?
It was good. I had a good weekend.
What'd you do?
Had some drinks on Friday. It was my buddy's birthday on Saturday, but we went out Friday night, watched the hockey game. The Leafs won in overtime. It was great.
There you go.
Gamed a bunch Saturday. Danielle wasn't feeling too great, so I got the game all Saturday.
That was because of the night before.
Yeah, she had a rough night. A long night.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good weekend.
Nice.
My weekend was good. I went down to the city and visited my girlfriend. We went and watched the new Fantastic Beasts movie.
Nice. What day did you go?
Saturday.
Me too.
Did you?
Yeah, my girlfriend and I, we both went as well.
All right, what'd you losers think?
Hey.
I'm just kidding.
I liked the first one. I was a big fan of the first one, so I was excited to see this one. And we went to the Cineplex in Yonge and Eglinton, and it's you do like the VIP experience. I don't know if you've ever done that.
I've never done that. What's that like?
It's sweet, man. So you get you book your seats in advance. And the theater doesn't have as many seats in it as a regular one because it's these double recliners. Ooh. And they've got trays that come out and they serve you there. You can get beer.
Oh man.
And they got an actual pretty legitimate menu of food. You get burgers, wings.
My God.
While you watch the movie.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I mean, you pay obviously a little extra for it. But
for sure.
I mean, night at the movies nowadays is still $50-$60 anyways.
Anyway.
And the seats were, I think, they're $26 a piece. So, and then your food and stuff on top of that. So it's not a cheap night, but I haven't been to the movies in a while, so it was fun. It was good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it was a good time.
What did you think of the movie though?
I didn't like it as much as the first one.
Really?
Personally. Yeah. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
I don't want to give anything away because there's some people in this room that I think want to see it.
Yeah.
But
no spoilers. No spoilers.
No, but for me, it's I don't know. I think my expectations were a little bit higher than they should have been for this because I was a little amped up about it. I'm like, man, the first one was good. I really liked it. This one just it didn't hit the mark for me, but I'm looking forward to what's possibly to come in the future.
Well, they definitely leave it open for another one, right? And that's kind of thing that Crystal and I were talking about. How many more of these do you think they're going to go? Because Harry Potter's got, 8 movies?
Yeah, well, and
right?
again,
how long are you going to extend this series now?
Well, it's interesting, right? Because this one all happened before all the Harry Potter stuff, right?
This is a prequel.
So at some point, those timelines will have to mesh. And, let's get real here. Daniel Radcliffe's going to be 50 by the time that probably happens. So I don't think he'll be cast as Harry Potter. I don't know. I didn't dislike the movie.
No,
I saw it in 3D, which was cool. I didn't see the first one in 3D.
3D sucks.
Man, I liked it.
And I'm not a huge 3D guy either because normally actually it hurts my eyes by the time the movie's over. I'm straining more than anything else. But for that kind of movie, I think it's almost worth the extra couple bucks.
Okay.
I didn't hate it in 3D. That's for sure.
I thought there was some pretty good effects in 3D. That was whoa, that one kind of came out of nowhere and stuff. That was good.
Though most movies, it's there's hardly anything going in.
It's
why am I wearing these stupid glasses?
And just the thing, Cineplex, they need to fix their glasses because they actually kind of looked cool before. Now you don't nobody looks cool wearing those things. You can't even wear them outside of the theater. That's not
that's brutal.
Yeah. So, how was your weekend, Drew?
It was good.
Yeah. What'd you get up to?
Friday night, I didn't do too much. I don't think.
No.
And then Saturday we went and saw movies.
Nice.
Did a bunch of editing, usual. Like a never-ending weekend, that kind of stuff. And just hung out yesterday. My kid had basketball. Yeah, Nate and I gamed a lot, and so did Crystal.
Nice.
We all gamed up again together. It was good. It was a good weekend.
Siege is making a resurgence.
Oh man,
trust me, I'm right there.
You're gonna get there.
Yeah, you better be back.
Yeah,
we could use because more team kills. We'll get to this. Yeah. All right. So if you don't know, this is Inside the Gamecast. That is Corey. That is Nate, and I am Drew. If you notice, we're missing Randall tonight. Randall took the day off. We'll let him slide this week. We'll see if he's back next week. He should be back.
Yeah.
We do this each and every week. You can catch it on InsideTheGame.ca. as well as every other podcast services around the world. All right, boys, so I want to talk about the Video Game Awards. The nominees are out. Huge topic.
Yep.
All kinds of games.
Yeah.
So why don't we jump in? We're going to go with, they're already starting in the category with Game of the Year.
Big one right off the
hop. So, in the category, we have Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Celeste, God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, Monster Hunter World.
Oh yeah, that was this year.
I know this.
I forgot about that.
You do, right? Because it was so early. You're like, oh right, that was this year. And of course, Red Dead Redemption 2. What do we think?
All great titles.
Well, strong candidates in there. That's going to be like to decide pick one game out of that for game of the year.
Yeah,
because those are all very different games.
Yeah, man. Like,
well, you take a look. So Assassin's Creed Odyssey, right? Okay, Celeste. Celeste is.
I haven't even played it. I don't even know what it is, actually.
It's a 2D side-scrolling.
Wow, and it's up for Game of the Year?
Oh, it's a fantastic game. Oh, yeah.
PS4 exclusive, I'm guessing?
No.
Have you got your hands on that game? Have you played, or have you just
I didn't get hands-on with this one. I've read, and I've heard a lot about it. Like, people have talked about this all year, and it's been out for a long time now at this point. But, yeah, it's a 2D.
It was an early year release kind of thing?
Yeah, I think, don't quote me on this, but I want to say like a 16-bit Castlevania Metro, like back and forth kind of, you know what I mean? Like, it's but people love it.
That's amazing.
It is. It's awesome.
A pretty good game for it to be up for game of the year.
And it's pretty addictive, right?
To go against God of War and Red Dead.
Well, that's just it. They're up against God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, Monster Hunter. So I don't see Monster Hunter taking this one.
I don't think so.
And Red Dead. Red Dead 2.
That Red Dead is an interesting, like, I'm not saying it's interesting for it being in there because I think everybody expected it to probably be
Red Dead's in everything.
But almost. I mean, the game was just released, so to get, I don't know, the other games have had a lot of exposure this year, so it'll be interesting to see how, like, if Red Dead will just overtake them all and take the award or not, because I mean those games aren't going to be, they're not pushover games.
No, not at all.
So it's interesting to see, like, Assassin's Creed is another Assassin's Creed game, so that'll be.
I don't think it's.
That'll be its downfall. I think, because there's already been too many Assassin's Creed games.
Yeah, sure. Where this is like Red Dead 2.
Well, yeah, you've been waiting
12
years.
But it's so fresh in everybody's mind. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah,
is Red Dead is what's the newest and latest, greatest? Yeah. Right.
Yeah. And I'm sure Rockstar isn't thinking about winning Game of the Year necessarily.
Rockstar
but
don't give a crap
they're just
about
sitting
winning.
on their fat stacks right now, laughing.
Yeah.
Like, no, they're drowning in money right now because of that game.
Yeah.
And the online's not even out.
No, not yet, right? That's supposed to be out this month. I don't know if it's going to happen. We'll see.
Yeah.
All I picture is like Rockstar's vault. It's like the Scrooge McDuck.
Absolutely.
You can't dive into that stuff. That was totally deadly.
The Hauser brothers are just like swimming through all the coins. Pop up and go back down.
Exactly.
All right, so Assassin's Creed, I don't think so. Honestly, I think it's between probably Red Dead 2 and God of War.
Yeah, you don't think Spider-Man makes it in there?
No.
You've got hands-on with Spider-Man.
I love Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man is fantastic. Like, it's incredible. Just have Spider-Man back again.
Yeah.
Was such
in that capacity too. Like they redesigned Spider-Man for the movies this time around, and it's the best Spider-Man that they've come out with, in my opinion.
Well, it's not based off of a movie, which has always been the
but they
re-energized
the series, right?
Yes.
With Homecoming, and now with the new game coming out.
Yeah.
You know they're going to take a big step, right?
Well, Insomniac steps up. They'll say they'll take it. Of course, it's a huge opportunity for anybody to take on Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And coming off of Sunset Overdrive, where there was a lot of mechanics of swinging around and stuff, I think they took a lot of that from that game, those aspects, and put it into Spider-Man, because the way you traverse the whole city of New York is phenomenal.
Yeah. You could probably just do that alone and take up all the time playing that game.
I've spent, I don't know how many hours just swinging through the streets, right? Like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just going off doing collectibles, because it is so fun just to surf through the world that's swinging through and just unlock this or go grab a knapsack or go what. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't even play the actual story, right? I'm just off hunting for things and stuff. And the combat is so fluid. Like, it's effortless.
Yeah, it is.
So you think that one's going to fall short and it's going to be God of War and Red Dead? Do you think, like, if you had to make a short list, it's probably, Assassin's Creed? Well, you're going to probably say Assassin's Creed anyways because you're so biased. You love it so much. No.
Honestly, so for me, for Game of the Year, if I'm gonna place top 3, I would say God of War, Red Dead Redemption 2. Oh, man. I'm caught now between Spider-Man and Assassin's Creed. I'm going to give it to... I'm going to say Assassin's Creed. I think Assassin's Creed will honestly beat out Spider-Man.
No, I'm kidding. It's
right there. I think Spider-Man could take it, but I think there's so many people that are on the whole Assassin's Creed kind of boat wagon again, that I think that
they really changed it, man. They really stepped it
too, right? It's not just a repeat Assassin's Creed.
It's not just another Assassin's Creed.
Well, exactly. When we were getting Assassin's Creed 2, then the Brotherhood, then Revelations, and then Assassin's Creed 3, and you're in a Black Flag, and it's just like ongoing, year after year after year.
Same game.
Well, exactly,
Slight
right?
changes.
So last year's Assassin's Creed was Origins. Huge iteration on that game, and then to come into this, I expected more of the same for Odyssey, and it wasn't.
Yeah, they changed it up.
They did, going into the Roman times and the supers and the powers you've got.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm kind of at that tie almost between Assassin's Creed and Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, that's
fair. If you guys had to pick?
I'm honestly the exact same as you, hands down.
Yeah? You don't think Red Dead's going to take it?
No, actually, so this is where I'm a little indifferent because, I don't know, God of War, man, they
crushed it. Santa Monica Studios nailed it.
Like, everyone that tried that game, dude, everyone, I haven't either, and we have to try it.
I know, and I've only watched people play it and seen reviews on it. I'm like, wow, this game looks amazing.
Everything about it, the story, the voice acting, the combat, the having your kid in it just all looks like, it's so addicting.
Well, it goes from this high battle moments to like soft touching, caring, like actual parenting moments.
Yeah, like I said, they made it a real deep storyline.
Well, exactly. It's not just Kratos running around screaming with his head cut off.
It's not a hack and slash.
Exactly, right? There's more of a focus now and a point of, hey, you know what? Your son is here.
Yeah.
And you got to care for him and provide and then all of a sudden all hell breaks loose and then the world's like splits in two in this huge battle. I'm like, whoa!
I can't wait.
You got my copy. Like, get on it.
I know, but there's about 1,000 games.
I don't want to sound like a jerk. Yeah. I'm gonna play a little devil's advocate here and go with Red Dead as the winner, but also because Kratos might be taking care of his kid, but you got to take care of your horse. Have you ever pet a dog in that game? All right, I'm just saying. I can spend an hour petting a dog in that game.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I mean,
brush your horse.
Yeah, exactly.
I
that's the only reason I'm putting up for Game of the Year is that you have to take care of the horse.
The horse wins Game of the Year.
I don't know, man. I've been playing Red Dead this weekend, and I think it might take it. Honestly, it is so vast.
I know.
And if there's this one mission where you go to the bar, it's like near the beginning of the game, but you go to the bar with your buddy and you get drunk, and it is so funny, man. I was howling, and it's perfect, man. They did such a good job.
It is,
but that's the thing. You're comparing apples and oranges, man. Right? God of War is nothing like Red Dead. They're completely separate. Genres.
That's why it's
how do you pick Game of the Year
and not the people that actually have to pick? Because that's tough.
We can all vote. You can go on to thegameawards.com and vote, right? So you can put.
Does it actually count towards something, or did
like the fans, whatever.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah. Oh. So certain nominees were picked.
Vote, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna log on myself, and then Danielle, and I'll check both.
You can do it every day if you want to.
Oh.
Yeah, once a day.
Oh, that's cool.
So it is cool, right? But they have a select category that goes down, or select
as like a fan's choice.
No, they select industry vets, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So they all head down, they pick certain games, and then this is who they have in the runnings for that. And then they go about their business and go, okay, this game for Game of the Year, this game for best audio or best soundtrack, and all that kind of stuff. And then they put it on the website for everybody to vote as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
So, yeah.
That's nice.
So you got industry vets who pick the games.
And you get community involvement, which makes sense because these are the people playing the game, so they're going to be the ones
It's us playing the game, man.
Yeah.
Right? So, to be... Honestly, you can't go wrong. Either God of War or Red Dead 2. Like, you're not going to lose. Even if you pick Spider-Man or Assassin's Creed or Celeste, if that's your...
Well, actually, I'm sure you wouldn't have a bad time playing any of the games on that list.
Yeah.
No.
They all made that list for a reason, right? So,
yeah, absolutely. Should we move on to the best... I think this is a cool category. It's called the best ongoing game. Right? Because now we're into such... At one point, games come out, here's your game, it's on one disc, when you're done, you were done.
Yep.
Nowadays, these games never end.
It's just update
It's
after
an
update
ongoing
after
service.
Update. Yep.
First game, Destiny 2 Forsaken.
I think it deserves to be on there.
Right? Fortnite.
Of course.
Of course.
Could have made it, yeah.
This one I thought was kind of weird. No Man's Sky. After the disastrous launch on PS4, it takes over a year to fix all the crap mistakes that Hello Games kind of goofed around and went really silent, which is, I think, honestly, their biggest downfall, is that they just went into hibernation.
They didn't tell anybody what they were doing.
Well, that's just it. And now you have to be open. We are open, hopefully, with our fans, and if we're not, then call us out on it, right?
Yeah.
Because I just want to be as transparent as possible. If we screw up something, then tell me. And either I'll apologize or tell you to piss off because you're wrong.
Actually, I'm surprised some of that stuff hasn't been flooded in.
Well, your show's a disaster. Why are you even on there? So, but it's call us out, right?
Yeah. It's an accountability thing.
Exactly. But Hello Games goes into hibernation, and everybody's like just bashing the crap out of No Man's Sky.
And they don't have any response for it.
Nothing comes out, right? Everybody just hides, and even Sony isn't saying anything. So all this hype.
We'll get to Sony.
Huge hype.
We'll get to Sony.
Well, yeah, that's coming up later, for sure. But so No Man's Sky's there. It's now on Xbox One as well.
They got co-op. They've
really changed the game.
I don't want to even say it, but they really Ubisoft this one.
Oh man,
Ubi shafted.
So we'll get there. Overwatch.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, no, that's fair. And
to end the category, Rainbow Six Siege.
Yeah. So those are all the nominees.
Yeah, so the nominees are...
That's a tough category.
Oh my god!
I'm going to go with No Man's Sky.
Shut up. Destiny 2 Forsaken, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, and Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
Wow, that's almost harder to choose a game out of there than it is Game of the Year.
Okay, so for the best going on, I'm going to give it to Fortnite.
Okay.
Free to play.
Wow, there is no other service like Fortnite.
I've never played a game that's done that.
Never.
And we've talked about this since Fortnite came out. When they first started updating that game, like we're two months into that game. I remember talking to you about it because you were still playing it a little bit, and your kids still play it, and I'm still.
My kids still play.
I still play it too.
I know you do.
And it's one. Yeah. Wait,
I'm not bashing
you guys don't know? I'm still playing Fortnite. Yeah, just in case you guys are wondering. Anybody out there still playing Fortnite? But yeah, I've played video games my entire life, and like you said, we're into this era now where you don't just get a disc. You can download the game right onto your console because there's no point in having a disc because you're gonna have weekly, maybe monthly updates for these games where these games are constantly changing. And you bought this game maybe 3 years ago, i.e. Rainbow Six Siege.
Well, exactly.
I mean, look what they've done.
We're in season 4 now.
Season 4.
Dude, there's almost
new operators, man. They look so good.
Dude, there's like I can't remember if it was 40 or 42 or 48 operators right now.
Oh,
in the
I haven't
game
counted
already.
Yeah, I didn't.
Dude, I just counted it, and it's like, wow, that's a lot.
I hopped on
42.
Overwatch last week to play a few rounds. You guys were playing Siege, and I hopped on, and I was like, holy cow, it's been a while since I've been on here. There's so many characters to choose from. And I got a little bit of action with the new Ash character.
Oh, what do you think of that?
Sweet.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah, like McCree 2.0, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
But it's kind of weak right now,
Right now, it's tough, too, because everybody's picking her, so you
got to get there first.
So it's tough to get there. So if I didn't get her, then it's, what's his name? I can't even think. The Jester guy.
Oh, yeah.
I can't...
oh, man. I can picture who he is, but yeah.
I don't know why I can't think of his name.
I don't know. Rat something? Isn't it?
Yeah.
Why can't I?
I don't know.
You guys can give a shit for this one.
yeah. Now they're gonna write it. Way to go, Corey! You blew it.
Drop the ball.
Okay, but man, I look at Rainbow Six Siege too, right? And that's just
it has come a long way, but
it's really turned around because it started off really, really dry, really bare bones, really empty, and now you look at it. We're in a season 4 of Rainbow Six Siege, and you're just going, look at all this stuff and the operators and the balancing between the operators. If you pick this one, then I'm going to counter you with this one, and then you get shot by your own teammate, and then we'll get to that later.
Casuals.
Oh my,
love it.
So.
Yeah, I'll give it. That's tough. I would probably pick somewhere like Fortnite or Rainbow Six. But it's tough not to pick Fortnite because they literally update that game like sometimes 2 times a week, depending on what's going on.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Like they fix the balancing issues in that game fairly quick. I know people will be out there saying things don't happen as fast as it should, but I mean, I think they've set such a standard that people are just expecting that, like, the day of a release or an update, things aren't going the way people want them to, so the community fires up, and while it might take Epic a couple days or maybe into the following week to get that patch or fix it up, but I mean, they're doing it like almost as quickly as they can get that as they put the updates out.
So I follow
what they need to
Fortnite on Twitter.
Yeah.
And within like 2 seconds of finding out there's an issue, they're on Twitter.
Yeah.
Hey, we know this is going on. We're looking into it.
Yeah, they let everybody know.
They're right on top of this game. And the service, so I said their service is like nobody else. I haven't seen anything. So for an ongoing game, like, okay, let's talk about Destiny 2.
Yeah.
Right? Because give it what it is, it has struggled lately.
Yeah. Since I've played a lot of Destiny 2, the change from when Forsaken launched to before that, it's like tenfold, man. And that's where I'm kind of like, Fortnite, it's just one thing. They got one thing that they work on.
Yeah,
and that's fair. I hear you.
They don't have campaign. They don't have all these other things. But I'm not saying by any stretch that it shouldn't be. I'm honestly thinking Fortnite deserves it because, like you said, it's every week they're releasing something.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
But on the other hand, it's like I'm all over the place because I'm like, I keep pulling myself to.
You don't seem torn at all.
I'm a little torn right now. But like Fortnite, yes, it's only one thing, but at the same time, they're also every time they release something, everyone's pumped. No one's like, "Oh, what'd you guys do? This game's broken." It's like, "Oh my goodness, this is sick."
Like they got rid of the glider redeploy already.
Yeah, just like that, right?
They can't do it because it was just causing too many issues at endgame, right? Because people are flying around all over the place. It was great for the tournament.
Yeah,
it was awesome for the tournament because you see all those players and doing that kind of stuff. But they took it out of the game because they're like, look, it's not doing what we wanted it to do.
Yeah.
It's not reacting in the community the way we want it to react. So they changed it. And the best part is right after that change, you'd see it in the little kill feed in the corner. It's like, fell from this distance, fell from this distance. It's like, I fell off something too. I mean, it's just one of those things you're pressing X to get things flying back in. It's like, and I'm hitting the ground.
Crap.
Friggin' update.
Yeah, so I probably would pick Fortnite, but out of all his games, like Rainbow Six, I love it. I'm really into it lately, but again, it's like they're just adding operators. They haven't added a new game type. They haven't done anything to terrorist hunt.
That's true.
To make it more intriguing. They should have a freaking campaign, man.
Well, I still can't believe there's no campaign in the game. Like, really? Yeah. Rainbow Six has always been known for a campaign.
Right? And you know what? I'm not pissed about the direction they went because the esports side of the thing is fantastic.
Well, they took a broken game and made it a competitive game.
Well, I can't believe it, right?
Like brought it to the esports platform, and now it's one of the biggest competitive games out there right now.
You can't fault them for going in the direction that they've taken.
No, but it just took them a little longer to get there.
Well, they had Rainbow Six Patriots, which was when they first announced
that, but it looked awesome.
It never
That's
came
right,
out.
It never came out.
No,
I forgot about that.
This is what they started.
Siege was the filler.
So Siege replaced Patriots. They were coming out with a story, huge story.
I remember
Starts
that.
on this bridge, and you can see everybody that you're gonna pick off because you're snipe. I'm like, whoa, here we go, and then nope. They just put like a complete halt on the game, and now Siege is what Rainbow Six has become.
Yeah.
So to go from my story where I can plan, like, man, I'm a Rainbow Six guy from way back in the PC days.
Yeah.
Where you go in and you pick all your operators, and you set your waypoint for that group to go that way. I'm going this way. Like, you get an overview of the map, and then you set them out, and then you can call out, okay, go Delta.
Yeah.
Alpha, like and now you look at Siege, and like, there's none of that.
Not at all.
I got 5 guys on my team. I'm lucky if I don't get shot by one of them, and I'm out to go shoot some other people and try to either defend the bomb or take the hostage. And so I'm like, man, this game is so different now.
But the thing is when you're done playing, you're like, man, I had so much fun playing that.
Yeah, let's go again.
Yeah. Like, I don't care if the guy team killed all of us to start the first 3 rounds. I want to do this again. They've created a game that keeps bringing people back. And I'll say Fortnite does the same thing in the sense where you're right. They're changing the same thing constantly, but it's the same thing, right? It's the same map. Yeah, it's changed a lot since the first season.
Oh my goodness!
But the thing is like you're still working with the same area, and they still
square footage is still the same, right? It hasn't changed.
Like I was playing a game the other day with my buddies, a squad game, and we're just happened to be where the final circle where we ended up winning the round ended. It was just such a weird spot that I've never finished a game in there before, and it's just because like everywhere these games finish in all different areas and start in different areas when it comes to the circle that they can. There's so many different options even with the same base map. I don't know. It's tough to beat something like that. But
then they change up the map by introducing other elements to the map, to the landscape, to whatever.
But it's not like a PUBG thing where they're releasing a totally new map. And I get it. PUBG's maps don't change. No. And like COD Blackout, they're probably going to come out with a map release, I imagine, at some point as well, too, because they can't change that unless they've got something in store that we don't know about.
Okay, so why can't they? Who says
why can't they introduce some sort of event? It's just because it's more realistic doesn't mean that it has to be a totally different map. Like, why doesn't they just have like some big blimp come down and blow up in the middle of the map or something?
Nuketown.
I mean? Well, exactly. Yeah, like something along those lines. Like they're not limited to this, not changing the one map and then just having to create a whole new map. So like they're still early in their legs when it comes to the
I'm kind of curious to see the direction that they head. If they're going to go Fortnite's direction where they update the map, or
if they do
have like PUBG. 4 maps until the next Call of Duty comes out and then stop. working on it.
PUBG is obviously kind of lost their thunder.
Yeah.
Well,
Right?
they've lost a lot of steam.
Absolutely.
I don't
So,
even play it anymore.
No fault of their own, really. It's
I
just
really like PUBG.
Yeah,
I'd rather
it was good.
play PUBG most of the time. To be honest, that's my kind of game to
Yeah.
play because it is more realistic. It's more grounded.
you
for
like
me.
the pace.
And the pace isn't so quick. Next thing I know, I'm dead in 2 seconds. I still die.
Yeah.
But at least I can get around
You
the
got
map
10
a little
minutes
bit.
of crawling in the grass before someone runs over you with an ATV or
That's
something.
Either way. Okay, so we're going to pick, 25 minutes into this, and we're on the second category.
Well, we knew this was
It's going to be a long show, boys.
That's all.
All right,
Good.
best ongoing game then? Destiny 2 Forsaken, Fortnite, No Man's Sky, Overwatch, or Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. What's your pick?
Fortnite.
Reluctant to say it before night.
Fortnite for me as well. I'm pretty
Siege,
sure
I'll
they're
put
gonna
Siege
take
in
it.
there as a close second just because I'm a huge fan of that game
Yeah.
as well. And I'll put Siege in there.
I don't see Destiny getting that one
Dude,
just because
I-
of the issues.
But
and
I
the
never
money
even got
and-
to expand upon it. Destiny 2, like I said, it has come so far, man.
You posted a really sweet
And-
clip from this weekend where you were fighting some monster.
Oh.
I don't know what was going on, but it was an awesome clip.
Oh, dude, when I played it, because I need to get some game clips for Drew,
Yep.
I was just like, this is why I love this game. Oh,
No,
my
it,
goodness.
it looked awesome. I was
Oh,
like, I don't know
dude.
what he's fighting or what he's shooting with that bow and arrow, but it is sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. It was cool.
It's a great looking
I
game.
know.
With Gambit too, like that's the
Yeah.
thing. They added this new game mode.
I want to play that.
They brought all these
We
good
need to get into
elements
that.
back. Like as a Destiny fan, you'd probably be like, Destiny, hands down.
Yeah.
But at any rate,
All right.
next
category: best action. Oh, sorry. Best game direction. A Way Out. All right.
Okay.
That's from Hazelight Studios, published by EA.
Yep.
That's that co-op experience. Detroit Become Human, God of War, Spider-Man, and Red Dead 2. I am surprised to see A Way Out in there. I give him props for being there.
Yeah.
But compared to the rest
it's,
of them,
it's cool though because isn't it only co-op?
it is only co-op.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a really interesting take. I remember
started
seeing it at
that
E3,
game,
man.
and it's not gonna win.
yeah, okay. fair
Well,
enough.
it doesn't really hold any steam towards those other two.
Man,
right?
Detroit Become Human. Holy crap!
yeah,
Right, Steve?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
yeah,
buddy.
Steve-O.
We got you.
Yeah, that's the winner.
Yeah, there. Steve's like, forget God of War. Detroit.
What?
We got Detroit as human from the nosebleeds. Count it, one vote.
Yeah, that's right.
You're Randall's vote.
All
Detroit
right.
is human.
So, best game direction.
That's tough too, man. Because God of War really they stepped it up.
They did, but honestly,
Red
I
Dead.
think I got to go with Red
Red
Dead
Dead.
for this one.
Yeah.
The game direction on that is outstanding. And okay, so the pace, it's the whole structure of the game is meant to be slowed way down.
Yep.
And that's the biggest part a lot of us actually started with. And that's where I struggled, was that it was so slow. But then when you kind of understand that that's the whole purpose behind this game is to go from point A to point B and take you 15 minutes to get there,
Yeah.
you kind of get that and
You understand. You are playing a simulation.
Yeah.
You're not playing. You're not playing your cut and dry Rockstar game where it's GTA. Like, yeah, that's a simulation, but it's a little more like
It's a little more over the top.
This is-
exactly. Yeah, I
They
mean,
just-
Red Dead could be over the top if you want to play it that way. But the idea is, like you said, they really slow it down for you at the beginning of that game,
Yeah.
where it caused a lot of people to be like, I don't like this game. It's too slow.
That's why
But
I
then
started.
you get off that snowy mountain, and wow, do things ever change?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
So
but
it's
the way I look at it, I'm like, man, you can't you play a huge 200-hour game for 2 hours and you're like, oh, this is boring. It's like, what? No.
Yeah, you barely scratched
You
the
haven't
surface.
even scratched it. Like,
you
Yeah.
are
You
boring,
looked at it.
sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, but it is one of those things where, like, we're talking about this game right now and where it stands in this category, and none of us are even close to being anywhere close to done that game.
No.
And it's just like, I don't
not
even
at
know
all.
what direction this game's headed from where I'm at, but I'm excited to find out. That's the difference, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's tough to say that game wouldn't take that category.
Yeah,
It is-
I think
a
it's
tough category.
It
Like,
is.
Red
Detroit
Dead might
Become
walk away with a couple awards. I'm just putting that out there.
Oh, easily, right? But Detroit, I gotta give props to Detroit because the direction and options within that game. So I finished that game from start to finish. It was so cool,
Yeah.
and the characters, like, what a world that these characters lived in, and the options and the way it plays out. And then you finish that chapter or that level, and then you go and you realize, holy crap, I missed 30, 40 other options.
Yeah.
Right? So the replayability to do this, is really.
This is a game where you said they're still discovering different endings, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still unlocking other things,
yeah,
right?
So it's hard to pick though between those two because.
And then God of War and Spider-Man. Spider-Man's direction this year is freaking amazing.
Yeah.
So many villains to fight, and just
This year, man, this has been a great year for games.
It's been a fantastic
Oh my goodness.
year for gaming.
We haven't even talked about Sea of Thieves, which, by the way,
Yeah.
dude,
I haven't seen it.
I'm telling you, I probably out of any game I've played this year was my favorite time was playing with you, you, Kyle, and my brother on a galleon heading towards the Megalodon, or even better, when we were heading towards the Skelly ships.
It's so cool.
I had so much fun, man. That's like hands down one of my favorite memories of gaming, man. Was doing that. Like that was
this year's been
incredible.
awesome.
Yeah, when I got caught up in the crack in that game, like I said, when we taled about it a few episodes ago, it was like as far as like having fun playing games with my friends, it was just like it came out of nowhere, and it was like, what's happening? It was just like, it's the Kraken, and it changes.
Was that
the
Josh?
Whole, yeah, it was Josh.
Of course.
Yeah. Panic City. Yeah, he just dives right into it. But I mean, he was rightfully so though. It was terrifying because it was like,
so
we're screwed.
cool.
Like we have 3 cannonballs on board. I can't throw bananas at this thing. Like I'm in trouble. You know, like I'm in trouble.
Oh man.
Okay, so let's pick one. Best game direction. A Way Out, Detroit Become Human, God of War, Spider-Man, or Red Dead 2.
Doom.
Nope, that's not in there.
Oh, what? Okay, no, seriously though, I don't know.
I'm probably going to go Red Dead because I've got more exposure with that game than I have with the other ones. Not to say those
fair.
other ones aren't there. I mean, it's just
I played them all, so
yeah. Red Dead's going to be a tough one to beat, I think, just because, like you said, because it was just released, it's fresh in everybody's minds.
It is.
And when you start talking about those games, everybody goes back and thinks about those games, but everybody is already still playing Red Dead.
And they're still talking about it, right? Because they are still playing.
And that's an advantage for Rockstar, I think, in this. Where I mean, these awards are great things because they can slap them on the commercials when they're advertising the games and stuff like that, right? To let you know it's the game of the year, or even a nominee game of the year. But it's I don't know. It's a tough. I think it's gonna be a tough one to beat. It's gonna bring in a few awards, and these other games, unfortunately, I think might be saturated out because of this game being so fresh in everybody's minds.
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm thinking it's Red Dead taking this one.
Yeah, me too. As much as I actually kind of want Detroit Become Human to, take
I wouldn't
it.
sleep on God of War either, though. You never know.
I could see God of War taking it. Like honestly, God of War,
games, except for
Spider-Man, or Red Dead, I could see taking this one. But I honestly think it's going to be Red Dead.
Yeah.
God of War is there too, but
It's just tough.
The game, though, because Red Dead is so big in the scope of it and the direction that it brings. Like, I can't.
Well,
see
the
it.
direction is whatever you want it to be.
Well, that's the thing, right? You can go left, go right, go wherever you want. It doesn't matter. And what you run into is who knows.
Yeah,
and
you
that's
don't feel
the experience.
confined.
Not
in
at
that
all.
game at all, right? There's so much to explore.
Red Dead is linear, but it is somewhat open as well. So, but it's just a different direction.
Yeah.
But the direction they took with Kratos this year is so different than any other Kratos.
Yeah.
So
That's why I think it's a sneaky. That's my dark horse pick.
yeah, okay. So coming up behind Red Dead, you think it would be God of War?
Yeah,
Okay.
maybe sneaky.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Sure. Best narrative: Detroit Become Human.
Okay.
God of War. Life is Strange 2, Episode 1.
Oh.
Yeah, that
kinda
was
cool.
Yeah, Don't Not getting in there. Good for
That's
them.
cool.
Spider-Man and Red Dead 2.
Dead 2.
I'm not giving this to Red Dead 2. I don't think they get the best narrative for this one over the other games.
No.
Not at all. I honestly, okay, I'm going to go last.
I don't know,
15-minute
man.
rant coming up. Warning,
Here we go.
15-minute rant coming up. No.
I don't know, man. Like, I hate making these. I suck at making decisions. So, if I had to
Well, no one's
pick
gonna
one-
get mad at you.
Well, maybe some of the fans, all our fans.
All our
I'd be worried
fans
about the
writing
two
in.
of us, though.
It's just me and Corey rating it.
I'm gonna go with God of War because that's what everyone was talking about for a few months after it even came out.
Sure.
Everyone was still talking about it, but I don't know. Like we said, all these games are just. It's hard to pick, man.
Man, it's a great time to be a gamer.
I haven't played Detroit as Human, but I've talked to you guys about it a lot. I've watched quite a bit on this game now that you've given me the copy. I just haven't gotten into it yet.
Loser.
And I know. I know. I'm sorry. Not busy or anything.
Not at all. What
but-
time are you editing till the other night?
Yeah. I don't know. I was asleep.
I wasn't.
But yeah, it's just one of it seems like one of those games that's so different than anything that's come out recently that the way that game plays through, like you said, there's so many different decisions that you can make that lead you in certain directions depending on what you choose. Is that everything has a consequence or has a reward to it to the point where you create the story. So I don't see how that can't be considered a good narrative, right? When you're the one essentially making it all happen, right? They just give you the tools to allow it to go through.
And months later, people are still discovering new endings.
Well, for me, that's pretty wild. So I mean, I'll throw my hat in the ring and say Detroit is human on this one.
Detroit Become Human.
Become Human. Sorry, that's, clearly I haven't played the game. So.
That's cool. It is a David Cage game. That's through and through. Quantic Dream is such a unique studio. Coming from Indigo Prophecy back on, I think it was PS2 I played that one on.
Yeah.
And then Heavy Rain. There's so many. Even we go back to PC days. I believe they made Omicron, and that was David Bowie was in that game, man. It was so cool. It was awesome. Yeah, so
has to be cool.
It was wicked. And then you get into where they're at now, and the option of the thing is there's consequences for your actions, and I find a lot of games don't have those consequences.
No,
you do this, and the outcome is going to be the outcome, regardless if you turn left or turn right.
Yeah,
right. It's always going to come right back to the same point. Yeah. Where if you're playing Detroit Become Human, if you go left, you may not want to go that way because this is going to happen, and that character is going to die. You're going to lose this character or that. So then maybe you should go the other way.
Yeah.
And it might pan out better. Or you could still screw it all up going that way, right? So there's always an option. Best narrative. Oh, man.
I know, man.
Because Spider-Man's narrative is phenomenal.
Is it good?
It is really, really good. You get that, crap, I am Peter Parker. I am then Spider-Man. And the connection he has with all of the other bad guys and the little snippets that he does, like the little quirk. Oh man, it's so
Spider-Man.
Good.
You know,
that's what I said. They re-energized Spider-Man, and when it came to the movies and the game.
Yeah.
When's the last time we had a decent Spider-Man game?
There's been a few.
But I'm just asking when the last one was.
No,
though,
I don't know because Beanox has really kind of suffered on the last few, right?
So it was a big step forward for them in the movie franchise and the game franchise, I think, because they'll be able to build off this one, I imagine.
Yeah.
So.
And then, of course, God of War's story, their narrative this year is bar none. I can see God of War taking it.
Yeah.
I think God of War
babysitter aspect.
Well, it's not. That's the thing, though. You're not a babysitter.
No.
Because I can't remember the kid's name. It's been a while since I played it. Crap. That's going to suck. But either way, Kratos' kid is his own character, and you're not there babysitting, which is the best part, because most times when you have that companion with you, you're just babysitting.
Yeah.
Like, this part sucks.
Yeah, it's usually like, don't let them get hurt.
No.
Like, whenever you're doing some sort of companion mission or something
he'll call out, watch out for this guy, and then he starts firing arrows, and you can hit the button, you hit square, I think it is, and he'll fire arrows at the guy to distract him, and then you come up behind him, and you rip his head off. Like, it is just...
Damn.
Just great bonding with the kids. Great bonding with the kids.
But there are touching moments at the same time, right?
So for them to be able to balance that is...
It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
So honestly, I think God of War is going to take best narrative.
Okay, all right.
But yeah, I could tip my hat to Detroit Become Human.
Yeah.
And then Spider-Man. My poor Spider-Man. All right, let's move on to the next one. Best art direction.
Again.
You might have an opinion on this one, I think.
You're a little artiste.
Well, a little bit. All right, so
dabble. He dabbles.
Okay, so here we go. Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Octopath Traveler, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Return of the Obra Dinn. I have no idea what that game even is.
Me neither.
Probably not going to get my vote.
I don't even know what Octopath Traveler is.
It's a RPG.
Is it on? It's on
the Switch.
I was going to say, is it just on the Switch? Because I think I've only seen it for the Switch.
It's it brings you back to the nostalgia days of like Zelda and stuff.
Cool. Is it like a JRPG?
Yeah. Oh, very, very JRPG. Yeah.
Okay.
It's a Square title, right? Square Enix is.
Oh.
So yeah, that says it all.
Yeah.
But yeah, absolutely. It took everybody by storm for a long time. People are still playing it. The game's phenomenal.
Darn.
Not one for me because I'm not a JRPG kind of guy.
Yeah,
but
it has to be your style of game, right?
Yeah. But again, I've played 3 out of 5 titles. So this one's tough. I'm not going to give it to Assassin's Creed.
You're not?
No.
What? I'm kidding.
It is beautiful. It's outstanding at points, but there are times where the ground is muddied, and it's blurred, and I don't understand why.
Yeah, like that shouldn't happen.
No.
It's not acceptable, really.
I can't say.
And we're nitpicking. We're like obviously, but when we're talking about a category like this, so you have to, right?
Well, it's the best art direction, right? So the overall focus and the characters themselves, and the costumes, the outfits, and the customization of all those parts getting meshed together. Yeah, it's really impressive. Like, phenomenal. Red Dead, though?
Dude, I think Red Dead's got it.
I think we're all going to be on the same page here. And I'm going to just pull a quote from you from the review. Early in the game, when you first learn how to hunt, and you throw that deer on the back of your horse, by the time you get back to town, that horse is covered, or that deer is covered in snow. Yeah. Because it's snowing the whole time you're out there. And I mean, when's the last, I don't know. It's small stuff like that makes games win those types of categories, right?
Sure.
Because so far since I played that game, I haven't found anything that like looks, weird, janky, anything, clipping through. Like everything is smooth. It looks great. It's the environment's amazing,
dude. But you're riding your horse, you hold A and you hold select,
and you put it in
cinematic
mode.
Then you go cinematic mode, and the whole game it's like you're watching a cutscene.
It's watching a movie.
So beautiful,
it's
right? Like
everything,
it's phenomenal.
It's like you said, like a ton of games, everything will look great, but then you'll go to this wall and look at this sign or whatever, and it'll be like
blurry
64 graphics.
It's just, and that's what I ran into with Assassin's Creed at points.
Yeah.
I'm going up the side of a cliff or up a hill, and there's a big patch. And it's just a blurred out patch. And I'm like, why? How? No, that's not supposed to be like that whatsoever when the rest of the game is so nice.
Yeah.
You get into town, and then the pillars are so detailed. Or you go to a statue, and you can see all the nooks and crannies. Like, it's all...
It's like when it got out to the far reaches, they were just like, that's okay.
Yeah, they'll just let it slide, right?
Yeah,
That kind
everything
of
else looks really good.
Yeah, well, okay. Well, guess what? Red Dead's out this year, so you're in trouble.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they run into. But, of course, God of War is out there, too.
That game's always been one of those games that fits into this category.
Oh, man, the detail on Kratos is phenomenal. The little details, right? You go into his house, and just the environment that's in there is just, man,
it looks great.
Well, it just blows you away. Then the effects that go on as well when you're doing the big battles and stuff.
Yeah.
Man.
Like,
so those two will probably be the front runners in this category.
Easily. So Octopath has a unique style.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, it's unique to the style of game that it is, right?
Yeah, but I don't see how they're going to beat out God of War or Red Dead 2 or even Assassin's Creed.
Not to pull away from...
It's a beautiful, stunning game, and the effects and the lighting. The lighting in the Octopath is what really shines. It is incredible, but it's not going to beat the other titles.
Yeah. I honestly think Sea of Thieves should be on there for at least art direction.
The water?
The water, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'd vote for that game just for the water.
Well, yeah, so honestly, they are missing Sea of Thieves, I think.
Like Return of the... We haven't played it.
I don't know.
I can't.
I can't speak to that one because I have never seen it. So that's odd. Like most times I know the titles that are in these things, right? So that one came across a little. I was like, what the hell is that? But,
I'll vote for it.
All right, so if you had to give best art direction, where are you going, guys?
Red Dead.
Yeah, I got to pick Red Dead. The size of the game... Like God of War, it might be incredible, which it is, but it's not the same size as Red Dead. Red Dead is just humongous open world.
Yeah, I think you got me there too. I'm going to go with Red Dead as well. You can't
just think about that clip we posted at the end of the other episode, being attacked by a bear.
Yeah.
That looked amazing.
Well, exactly.
So terrifying, really.
Beat that.
It's tough to beat something that looks that good. And that's just not even like a fraction of a percent of that game.
Yeah.
And I don't know. Yeah, Red Dead takes it for me.
Yeah, I think so. All right, next category. Best score music.
Ooh.
So we got Celeste, God of War, Spider-Man,
Seeing a trend.
Ni no Kuni, Revenant Kingdom. So this is Ni no Kuni 2.
Cool.
Octopath Traveler, which has a phenomenal score, and Red Dead 2. Red Dead is like in every category. Have they missed a category yet?
I don't.
I'm looking.
The update, the continuing game.
Oh yes, the best.
Yeah, but it's new, so it can't even go in there.
Yeah, just
if they had their online, then they'd be there too.
Yeah, they definitely would be there. Oh man, it's so true.
Yeah, they would be. All right, so we're going back to the best score: Celeste, God of War, Spider-Man, Ni no Kuni 2, Octopath Traveler, and Red Dead 2. I didn't get a chance to play Ni no Kuni this year, unfortunately. I know how good that game is, but it fell under the radar a lot this year. Ni no Kuni 1 took everybody by storm. It was kind of like I wouldn't say an indie darling, but a title that just caught everybody off by guard.
Yeah, like nobody really knew what it was coming out, and
yeah, people have their interest in it, and it's a JRPG as well, but no one had any idea how big it was going to be.
Yeah.
And then Ni no Kuni 2 came out, and it was just a little quieter compared to the first one.
Okay.
But Octopath Traveler, great soundtrack in that one. I know that. I've seen enough of Octopath
to know that that's...
Oh, yeah, the music and stuff in that.
Well, in those types of games, the soundtrack really helps that game.
Yeah,
throughout, right?
Yeah,
like obviously the gameplay in those types of games helps as well. But when you have a really good soundtrack for certain, especially for certain styles of games, it really enhances your experience.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
and of course, Red Dead.
And it does have really good music. I mean, yeah.
The music I don't know, but the score though, right? Like the environment. You listen to the world and the water going through, and the rivers. You get the rivers. You get the waterfalls. Like there's so much ambience going around.
Yeah, it's
all
not,
the time.
It's not just music. It's all the sounds of the environment, and that environment's massive.
Yeah, Celeste. Again, I don't know. None of you guys have played it, including myself.
Too bad. There's a couple games. There's 3 games on there. I can't even really.
Yeah, which is odd. I normally get to dabble in at least all of them, or most of them, anyways. But I know their soundtrack. Like I've heard people and others just talk about it. Other industry vets have been on top of this game, and the score in Celeste I know is phenomenal. I could see Celeste taking it.
Yeah. Well, they might look. I mean, it's been in a couple categories already, so there's a reason that game is where it is when it comes to this voting. So, I mean, maybe this is where they get their shot, right?
Then you got God of War and Spider-Man. I think it's God of War and then Spider-Man for me.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I can see God of War taking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, it's another one of those things where you've got the sound of the game when it comes to the moments that you're playing, but then just all the sounds, like you were talking about Red Dead, the environment, right?
Yeah. Yeah, you got everything going on, and then you got the high action moments, and then you got the quieter, right? The more subtle. So, yeah, I think that one's an easy.
I think God of War takes
God of War take in that one. I don't see Red Dead getting that one.
No, it's gonna be tough. They might not get that one.
Yeah. Best audio design. Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Oh, okay.
Forza Horizon 4.
Ooh, wee.
God of War. Spider-Man. Any guesses on the last one?
Fortnite.
Nope. Red Dead 2.
Okay.
Black Ops. What do you guys think of that one?
There's some cool sounds, and it's a great sounding game. I'm surprised to hear it in the conversation.
I was shocked to see it.
Yeah.
I think it's great, but I don't know if it's. I don't think it's top notch. Every Call of Duty game sounds really good in my opinion.
Sure.
So when I listen to it, I'm like, oh, these guns sound really cool, but I wasn't like, oh my goodness, what have I been listening to? This it's incredible.
Yeah, like it's your. I'm not gonna say standard Call of Duty. Audio, because exactly. They're all, like you said, they're all a little bit different. They've all got their own aspects. I mean, the stuff for the specialists, I think, is kind of cool because you get different sounds for their abilities, which you get that stuff sounds cool. Like when I forget his name, the guy that does the big jump with the totem and. I forget his name. Man, this is terrible.
I know, I'm sorry, man.
But anyways, he's got it's his shockwave technique. What that sounds like when he uses it, it's unbelievable. It's cool. It's
nice.
It's stuff like that, little things in that game where you're this is different than any other Call of Duty I've played. So it's cool to see them on there, but I don't know if they're going to be able to hold up some of these other games.
In my opinion, Destiny 2 should be on there because if you want to hear amazing sounds, play that game. That's
absolutely
all the space magic.
Phenomenal, right?
Yeah, they've always been good with that.
That's a weird one.
It's surprised to see them off that.
Yeah. Forza Horizon, though?
Yeah. Forza, they always step it up.
That's always a polished game when it comes to how it sounds and looks.
Oh, Playground Games is awesome.
Yeah, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
There's a reason that game's one of the bigger games in the...
Best audio, though? I'm going with God of War again.
Well, again, you look at Forza, it's it's a car racing game. It's it's like COD. It's it's a shooter. So you're expected to hear the same stuff. I mean, they can change
things. Put headphones on, man, when you're playing Forza.
Oh yeah, it's an experience.
It's sweet to listen to.
But I mean, you could argue that with any of the games on this here. You put
you
your
can't
headset
go
on.
wrong, really.
No, but I know you're saying it really enhances your experience when you play it like that.
Yeah. But the audio, I think,
it's going to be a God of War. So I think it's going to be like a God of War Red Dead race for awards here.
A lot of it is going to be absolutely. Yeah. There we go. Best performance. So this is coming down to the actors. So you got Brian, who played Connor in Detroit Become Human.
Okay.
Christopher, who played Kratos in God of War. Was that Melissa?
Mahat?
Yeah, I think so. As Cassandra in Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Oh.
I thought that was cool. And Roger Clark as
Arthur
Morgan. And then you got Yuri as Peter Parker.
Oh, cool.
Nice, right? So there's a good, again, Connor, Kratos, Cassandra, Arthur Morgan, like Peter Parker. How do you pick the wrong one?
Yeah, they're all really good.
Yep.
Each one of them had their own unique style and their own unique take on the character that you just believed in every one of them.
I'd like to, I haven't played it, but I'd like to say Peter Parker maybe, because it's like, I know obviously standing up to those other games, it's tough.
Yeah.
But like I said, they re-energized that series, and so it's nice to see, because we got a fresh face in the movies. Now we've got a little bit of a different take on this year's game with it. So I don't know. It'd be cool to see them win something like that. But
maybe, eh?
I don't know, because for me, like Arthur Morgan we're getting Arthur Morgan. We knew we were getting.
Yeah.
So you know the kind of guy he is. Kratos, same idea. Like it's not a character that people don't know.
But he's just so
awesome.
Reinvented.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
That's the thing. Kratos is so new and fresh this time around, where he's not your typical Kratos that we've all been accustomed to.
Yeah.
So the whole new take on this, I'm actually a dad who cares.
Yeah.
Is not always just screaming.
Yeah, no, it's true. It's true. Yeah, it's definitely changed, right, from what it was.
Yeah, I can't pick one, man. That can't happen. They're all.
You gotta pick one. Pick one. Come on.
All right, I'm actually gonna pick Arthur Morgan, man.
You all right?
Yeah,
I don't know about that. I'm kidding.
Wrong pick. Who do you got, Corey?
I'm gonna go Dark Horse pick Peter Parker.
Okay, that's fair. I'm now gonna go with Christopher Judge for Kratos. Because. Yeah, he's just so reinvented.
Kratos
right? He's just, what a comeback.
They're all awesome. Damn it.
All right, games for impact. Bit of a weird topic.
Mm-hmm.
So the description, so here it is. For a thought-provoking game with a profound pro-social meaning or message.
Red Dead.
Not
on the list?
Nope, we're going to do a different category. There is no Red Dead. All right, so we got 1111 Memories, Celeste, Florence, Life is Strange 2, and the missing. I don't.
So I've never played any of these.
Me either. So we are going to bypass this because we won't have an opinion.
Let us know your opinions, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Reach out to us on InsideTheGame.ca. Head to the forums and let us know if you've played any of the games for Impact. That'd be cool to hear. I'd like to actually get a lot of people on the show.
Yeah.
Best independent game.
Ooh.
This one's a tough category.
What do we got?
Celeste. Dead Cells, Into the Breach. There's that return of Obra Dinn again, and The Messenger. So, again, we haven't
played many of those.
The ones I know of the most
Celeste.
are Celeste, Dead Cells, and Into the Breach.
What's Dead Cells about? I've heard of that game. Do you know?
I've never played it, so I don't have.
That's fair.
I don't have an opinion, right?
Yeah,
so I can't be honest with you.
I can't even.
So we're gonna skip that category.
It's too bad.
Best mobile game.
Fortnite? It's on there.
It's there. So yeah, best mobile game is Donut County. It's a cool. You all right, Steve?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, bud.
Just joking back there.
Florence, Fortnite, PUBG Mobile, Reigns, Game of Thrones.
Ooh, Game of Thrones is a mobile game?
Yeah.
Wow.
I hear it's done well.
Isn't it like a city builder?
I believe it is. Don't quote me. I'm not a big mobile guy, right? But, man, I played the crap out of PUBG Mobile. I got one chicken dinner after another on my phone.
That's the only way you get them.
Well, yeah.
I played Fortnite mobile, and I couldn't get back onto the console or PC fast. I like potato. Yeah, so.
I don't know about this one. I can see Fortnite honestly taking it, right? That's
just on population alone.
Well, that's why, right? I don't have an actual
But PUBG had
opinion.
quite a bit of success on the mobile platform. Because a lot of people I talk to that play PUBG are like, PUBG Mobile's awesome.
It plays better than actually on the console. Like, it is so weird.
That's sad.
It feels fantastic on the phone. I've played hours. I played with my kids. I played with my nephews. I played with friends. Like, I've actually met up with people on my phone to play. It is the weirdest thing because this is not what I do at all.
Well, mobile gaming still, I mean, when it comes to we're getting big titles in mobile gaming, it's still fairly new. It's in
Florence
infancy stages.
is a huge title.
Yeah.
Huge title. I know none of us are knowing about it, but it's like, I believe it's a text adventure game.
Okay.
But people love this game. Like, I've heard people talk about it for a long time now.
Okay.
And Donut County is a really cool game. It's all about getting sucked into a hole. It's really neat, actually. It's good. It's made by one guy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That's not an easy thing to do.
No, not at all.
I think Fortnite takes it, though.
Yeah, if we had to guess for this one,
I would say probably Fortnite.
Maybe probably Fortnite because...
Again, that game, it's not like that game doesn't get updated weekly on the mobile platform either. I mean,
Well, yeah.
They keep it fresh too, right? So.
All right, so moving on to the next category, best VR AR game.
Ooh, this is a little more on you, Drew. You played a lot more VR than I haven't played almost any VR.
All right, so here we go. We got Astrobot Rescue Mission.
Game.
Man, that game is freaking awesome. Beat Saber.
Cool game.
Another good one.
Saw that one. That one was cool.
Firewall 0 Hour.
Is that the?
That's that. Yeah, Nate knows, right? Moss and Tetris Effects. So I haven't played Tetris Effects. That one just came out. I haven't got my hands on with that one yet. I played everything else.
If you had to pick right now one, if somebody came to you and said, which one is it?
I'll go with Astrobot.
Okay.
I love
You've had a lot of good things to say about Astrobot.
Man, it's one of the quirkiest, funniest games I've got. Like, I just sit and, man, I got a grin from ear to ear looking for things and doing stuff and just rescuing all your little buddies, right?
Yeah.
It is awesome. Moss should not go unnoticed. Moss is awesome. Quill, this little mouse, you got to take her through the adventure of kind of finding. Oh, it's beautiful. The game is... You go down to ground level too, which is really cool.
Yeah.
And then the puzzles, like you can stick your head in some of these puzzles and stuff. VR.
I love VR.
I love VR. It is so cool.
It's
Beat Saber.
It's making it's happening. Like people might not want to admit that VR is going to become a thing, but it's been a thing for a while, but we're at the point now where they're coming out with games that people are like, I want to play this all the time. Well, it's not just this gimmicky. Let's throw it on, play for a little bit. It's I want to start to immerse myself in some of these games,
and that's what this does. Firewall 0 Hour should be mentioned. I don't think it'll win, but it's like playing Siege basically in VR.
Exactly.
It's really cool, but I got sick real fast.
That's the one problem with it, man.
I was like, whoa, not gonna. I lasted one round.
Gotta
and
sit
I had
down.
to take that thing off.
Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't do it. I got the gun, man. I bought the whole thing, and I got the gun and all.
Oh, it's so sick.
It is so cool. And then you peek, but you peek, right?
Yeah.
Boo! You shoot a guy. It was like, this is awesome. Now solve the motion sickness because this isn't good.
Yeah, if they can crack that code, man, that game, I think.
The minute I moved, I went, whoa! Like you feel it just come over you.
Yeah, man, you get that really warm.
Nate takes the headset off. He's like, I'm sweating.
I last
Nate,
3
you're
matches?
looking so pale.
Yeah,
3 matches,
yeah, you did
man.
3 matches, though. I did 1. I'm like, I'm out.
Oh, it was so fun. That's why I was like, I want to keep playing this.
I
I don't
know.
want to get too sick.
But I'm gonna get
Puke
sick.
and go. Puke and go.
Oh yeah.
VR definitely still has some kinks to work out in that sense.
Yes.
But, I mean, once somebody gets a good handle on how to make that work, everybody's going to adopt it, and games are going to start flying out for
Hopefully, right?
Yeah.
Because you can solve that. Motion sickness, and man, you put me in Siege. Wow.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Yes.
Right? Because you're throwing grenades and stuff. It's so
Yeah.
freaking cool.
Holding,
That
I
is
love the
sweet.
gun, by the way. I'm so glad you bought the gun.
The gun is awesome. It brings the whole VR experience to just that extra step,
man.
right?
That should be our next game on segment is we all just play it, and
Get
whoever
sick.
puke first loses.
You lose a point.
Please.
There goes Nate.
Hey, I
He's
can
down.
win.
Oh, he's laying on,
-1.
he's laying on the living room floor. Uh-oh, we're in trouble here.
I'm going to vomit on you guys.
All right, so I can see.
I could see, like you said, Moss and Astrobot taking it.
Yeah,
Isn't
Astrobot.
Beat Saber like Guitar Hero, but with lightsabers?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
So that's
Man, it
great.
is so fun though.
Yeah, they had that at the,
I feel like I would
the
get
Berry
old,
Expo, right? That was
Yes.
the one they were doing at the Berry Expo. And that
Well,
one,
I hooked up on Oculus the other day and I was playing. man, I was like, okay, I better take this off. I gotta go get something done. But I'm just bopping away.
Okay, maybe it is really fun. Damn it!
Oh, it is so cool. And then you're jumping to the side, and then but you're using both sabers, right? And sometimes you're slicing both of them at the same time. It feels so badass, man.
That's cool.
That's so cool.
True. I hope you record. I gotta record you playing that.
It's a ton of fun. I love Beat Saber. It's a great game. I'm hoping they bring out more songs. That's the only. There's a short list.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with Astrobot for that one.
Cool.
I can see people.
How many more categories we got here?
Yeah, we're getting there. This is gonna be an extra longer podcast just because of this. Best action game: Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Dead Cells, Destiny 2 Forsaken, Far Cry 5.
Wow.
Yes, Mega Man 11.
Dang.
That's not a bad category at all.
Nope.
Well, I think you guys know my vote, and that's just because it's the only game I played in this group.
God.
But
COD, yeah, Black Ops 4.
like
Dead Cells, man.
Yeah.
The action in that is awesome. It's like again, haven't played it, but the amount of I've watched.
Yeah.
Right. That's
well, I mean,
great
at this
thing
point
about
now,
Twitch
with what we're doing, we end up watching more people play these games than
watch
us
a lot of
get a time to
stuff.
play, right? Because you're trying to multitask. So I'm throwing up people playing games on this screen while I'm doing stuff on the computer or gaming myself, right? So you get this exposure watching some of this stuff. Like you're like, man, I got to get my hands on this. I got to get into this. I got to jump in. But
yeah.
Yes.
Far Cry 5 is nice to see on there.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised, but the action is.
It's good. I didn't really like the era.
I love yeah, okay.
I'm not a fan of that time period.
Yeah,
Just
I love the opening though, man.
Oh, it's crazy.
The opening in Far Cry's are so good.
He's a psychopath.
Oh, the guy's crazy as hell.
And they definitely make you feel like that.
Yeah, you get that sense of, you know what, this guy's just nuts.
Yeah.
Right? But it was so cool.
Well, for me, the only reason I say Call of Duty, obviously because I have played it, but that Specialist video that you watched to introduce you to Specialist, like they could almost make a short film like that, and that I think that would take off.
They did the short films for that, like they do for Overwatch.
Yeah.
Right? That was, man, I was like, whoa.
Like when
It caught me off guard.
way more
completely.
graphic than I expected. Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's not safe for work, that's for sure.
All right, so Corey, so you're Black Ops 4?
Yeah.
Nate?
I'm Destiny 2.
You're going to be Destiny 2?
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go with Destiny 2 as well.
All right.
Yeah. As much as I liked Far Cry's opening, I just didn't think it held long enough to keep going.
Yeah.
Mega Man 11, I was surprised to see on there, to be honest.
Yeah.
Dead Cells is really good too, but yeah, Destiny. Best action adventure game: Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Spider-Man, Red Dead 2, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
Oh. Nice to see Shadow of the Tomb Raider on there.
Laura making her first appearance of the day.
Good for her.
Yeah, way to go, girl.
Best action adventure game.
Best action.
Those are tough games to choose from. Like, I mean, obviously
if you bought all these games, man, you're in for a great time.
Well, yeah, if you bought all these games, you clearly don't have a full-time job because you need a lot of time to play
I played
those
all
games.
these games. What are you talking about? I played a lot of hours into these games. Man, you're hurting my feelings, Corey.
Sorry, Drew.
Yeah, right.
I'm not gonna go with Red Dead. I don't think Red Dead gets it at all.
Their action isn't like it's fun and stuff, but it's not.
It's still it's Red Dead action. It's what it is.
It's that slower pace again that we keep talking about, right? When we come back to Red Dead, it's that slow action.
I'll say that about Tomb Raider as well, because of the stealth aspect in that game is they push you to be a little more stealthy than to be just a run and gun shooter all over the place. So I'll put that kind of in the same category as Red Dead, where it's a little like it's still great. The action in the game's awesome, but it's still slow in the sense that they keep you kind of. Keep the reins on you a little bit. Yeah.
Who'd you pick?
That's a tough one, man. I guess I'll go God of War.
Would you? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong.
So.
No.
Is that what you're doing?
God of War,
I'm going with Assassin's Creed.
Okay.
Because the action in that is so phenomenal, and then you have the conquest mode now as well. That you're doing these huge, massive battles, right?
Yeah.
So you're trying to take over territories. And I think Assassin's Creed has a good chance of taking this category, but I wouldn't be surprised to see it outbeat by God of War.
Yeah.
It's hard. Those are all.
Like you said, if you picked up any of those games, you're not gonna have a bad time.
Yeah. Best role-playing game: Dragon Quest, Monster Hunter World, Ni no Kuni 2, Octopath Traveler, Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire.
I haven't played enough.
So I am gonna bypass this category if you guys are good.
Yeah, we
'Cause the only
haven't
one I
RPG'd much lately.
No, we played Monster Hunter World there. While like
I was addicted to it for about a month.
It was good. It was fun, right? But I just, no. There's so much to do. I just couldn't do it. Best fighting game.
Ooh.
Ominous Sword.
I was gonna.
You guys are animals.
I was gonna put it at the bottom of the list, but I didn't. So we got Blaze Blue, Cross Tag Battle, Dragon Ball Fighters, Soul Calibur.
Ooh, I want to play Dragon Ball.
And Street Fighter Arcade Edition.
Me too. I can't even.
I can't comment. I haven't played any of these. I'm a fighter guy,
There's so
but I've
many
not
good
played
fighting
these
games.
fighting titles at all.
To be honest, I could play them all and I'd still be terrible at them because
I
I'm
still
terrible at
suck.
fighting games.
Yeah.
So I'll just group them all together and say they did a great job for making the list.
Yeah. Good job, teams.
I could see just from like the buzz,
Yeah.
Soul Calibur
Yeah.
or Dragon Ball.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball is huge. Like that game looks amazing.
See, I've
like,
never been a Dragon Ball guy whatsoever.
I've been a Dragon Ball fan for a long time. I haven't played a ton of Dragon Ball games. I played Dragon Ball GT for I think PS2. I think it was. And that was a cool fighting game.
Wow, eh?
But the new one, like Fighter Z, looks like it just looks great.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
It
hear
looks
that
like
a
the
lot.
TV show, honestly.
Yeah.
But better.
That's the level we're at now, though, right? With graphics and the games and the industry, as a whole, we are at this.
There's no transitions between cutscenes and games anymore. I mean,
No.
the good ones. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say
There is some.
there's ones out there that the cutscenes aren't good and the gameplay isn't good separately.
Sure.
But I mean, we're into the point now where we're going seamless transition. And
Oh.
it's like, well, Red Dead. I mean, we'll keep flogging Red Dead on this, but
It's hard not to, though, right?
Yeah, you literally go
It's a hot
from
topic,
Yeah.
so.
You go from cinematic to gameplay, and there's no cut, there's nothing. You literally the screen, just the angle of the camera changes, and that's it.
Yeah. Best family game.
This is all you, family man.
But
No, I want to know. I play some of these games probably. I want to know what you got.
Mario Tennis Aces, Nintendo Labo, Overcooked 2, boys.
I was hoping it was going to be on there. I'm not going to lie.
Starlink, Battle for Atlas.
Okay.
And Super Mario Party.
Oh, Mario Party. I haven't played the new Mario Party.
Yeah, but if it's still all in the same cart,
I played Mario Party. I play it with my kid. So
Yeah.
we have a good time.
are you all in the same cart?
It's a family.
Do you move separate from other people, or does everyone move together again?
I move my own direction. I've
So-
never played Mario Party until now.
No,
so I don't know.
the last one or two games, everyone so you know how you roll a dice and then you go left or right.
Oh, no, it's still like that.
So everyone's in the same thing.
Yeah.
That's
It used to be like everybody takes their turn separately. You don't travel together.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, we've always just gone pick one event kind of thing.
Yeah,
Of course,
see,
and that's what we
like the
Yeah,
like
well, no,
older versions of Mario Party used to be everybody got their own role, and then you travel through the same board, just at your own rate, right? Depending on what you rolled.
So if I roll a 4, I only move 4 spaces up. Whereas now it seems like I roll 4, everyone moves 4 spaces
I see what you're saying.
up.
See, that's part of that's. I don't even think we played that part yet. Garrett just goes in and he picks what he wants, and then we go play that.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we're
so
just
you haven't
kinda
even played a
goofing around,
party
having-
mode yet?
I don't know, man. I don't play these.
You don't
games.
party.
He's just having fun with his kids.
I'm playing with my kid, man. He's having a good time. I'm having
I just
fun.
need to know.
That's what it's.
Okay, well, anyways, that's my opinion.
So we can play it later.
Yes.
But Overcooked 2,
Oh man,
that's a great game.
I like Starlink though. Battle for Atlas. I really, really like that game. It
Yeah,
is so
man.
cool. I didn't expect this title whatsoever to be anything near as good as it deserves to be.
And if we had it on the Switch,
Man, we could
Dude,
have
it's that much better.
Star Fox.
that's what everyone raves about.
I
Star
know.
Fox.
Overcooked
and for
2.
kids, the whole Toys to Life thing, I think that really
Yeah.
kind of.
Well, that's what's gonna
Not
sell
cheap,
that.
though. That's the problem.
That's what's going to sell that game when it comes to Christmas time, stuff like that, because the kids want the physical. Like, I mean, I saw what the ships look like and how you take the parts off and put things on. Like, it's cool, but I mean, not for us.
Yeah.
Man, I'm a Disney Infinity guy through and through. I got so many of those characters.
I forgot about that.
Woo, I love Disney Infinity. Oh, man, they shut them down. I was heartbroken. I wanted Disney Infinity 4.
You want a Disney Infinity for Infinity.
Oh, man. I love that game. But if we had to pick one, like
I don't know, man.
I probably won't pick Overcooked, but man, if I had
it's too hard to be a family game. My kid couldn't play that.
Exactly.
Well, it can't be a family game because you're going to end up screaming at your kids because they're not chopping the tomatoes fast enough and they're not cooking the pizzas.
Do the dishes!
Stop throwing everything off into the water. Yeah, no, I can see it ripping families apart. We might need to take that one off.
Can't be on there. Starlink, I don't think he's going to get it. You're going to be between probably Super Mario or Mario Tennis Aces. So I think it's Mario Party.
Mario Party probably takes that one.
Yeah. Nintendo Labo, I don't need a bunch of cardboard. I got enough cardboard kicking around.
Yep, no thanks.
Fair.
Yeah. Best strategy game.
Oh, we probably won't be able to do this.
Probably not going to talk too much about this one either. Nope. The Banner Saga 3, Battletech, Frostpunk. I played that one.
Oh, okay.
Into the Breach. And I did play Valkyria Chronicles 4 as well.
You're a big Valkyria fan.
I love Valkyria. Yeah, it was really cool.
And this one was good? Good installment?
I played it on the Switch, so you can get the demo on the Switch and stuff. Yeah, okay. Absolutely. The problem is it's so long. I have so much time to play all these long flipping games lately. Frostpunk, again, is that city builder, but you're in a frozen area, and you got to keep everybody warm. That game was tough.
Hard.
It is hard, but it is really good. So, I don't know who's going to win on that one. I'm not even going to pretend.
I can't put any input towards that.
No. Best sports and racing game.
Okay, what do we got?
We got FIFA 19,
Nope.
Forza Horizon 4, Mario Tennis, NBA 2K19. That's a shout out to my son right there for sure. And Pro Evolution Soccer 2019.
I'm going to say
Two soccer titles?
Well, yeah, but you've got
But you got Pro Evolution Soccer
right?
2019.
That's Konami versus EA's FIFA.
I know, but like, I get it. They dump, like, FIFA gets so much money out of that.
They get a
You can
boatload
thank
of money.
the UK for that,
It's
Steve.
them, Madden, and then everything else in the EA lineup, right?
Yeah.
And I'm an NHL guy, and I'm not saying it should be on the list. Like, I'm a Madden guy, too. I'm actually kind of surprised Madden's not on there.
Yes, they're not doing enough. I don't know.
No, it's...
I'm not a football
Man,
guy.
honestly, I think all sport games can just suck something. Because, no, man, it's brutal. They're the worst for microtransactions.
They are
EA
really
is
bad.
the milkiest milkers. They suck.
NBA 2K19 was really good this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they were bad too. With
Dude, you want to buy
microtransactions.
V-Bucks? Or VC? Sorry, I'm going back to Fortnite.
Wow, are you giving away V-Bucks? I'll take some V-Bucks.
So V-Bucks is Fortnite's thing, but NBA 2K is VC,
Yeah.
right? I don't... Yeah.
Clever.
Oh, well, they've had that first, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah, so they
Okay.
beat Epic to it. But
I imagine probably FIFA will take it. It's just fan base
a
alone.
lot of preference
It's
for
because they have
myself.
the entire world backing them. 'Cause
Well,
it's so like I said, European and just
they
like
love their football.
Thanks, Steve.
it's not soccer.
Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Personal pick.
All right,
I'm
gonna go with friggin' Forza, man.
Me too. I love Forza 4. Forza Horizon 4 was phenomenal.
I'll pick FIFA because I have played FIFA. I do like it. It's a fun game. I just don't play much of it because, well, obviously I don't have time to play that. Like, if I'm gonna play a sports game, I'm probably playing NHL, but that's also because I'm Canadian and I watch hockey.
Yeah.
But like, FIFA's a great game still. You can't deny it.
NBA 2K19, man, I played a lot of that.
Yeah.
Especially with my kid too. So
And you're a basketball guy too. So
I am a big basketball
that
fan.
kind of
Yeah, it
Well,
goes
that's what
hand
makes those games fun. That's why people pick up these games because they either play the sports, they're fans of the sports.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just fun to play with, all your favorite players, and that's just
Absolutely.
how these games work.
I can't believe we're still going through categories here, man.
Yeah, we're getting there because we're going to get into some esports stuff we'll just touch on a little bit, and then that'll be the end of this because we're going to have to wrap up soon.
It's a long one today. Sorry,
Best,
Steve.
best multiplayer game.
COD.
Black Ops
Fortnite.
4, Destiny 2, Fortnite, Monster Hunter World, and Sea of Thieves.
Oh,
right.
There it is.
Like
Finally.
it's not gonna win.
No.
It's a can't win.
Unfortunately, right?
Yeah.
It is a fantastic.
Great idea for a multiplayer game,
Yes.
and that game will still get better and better. They've just got to fix certain things in that game to make it a more playable experience for anybody to jump in and play. Because like we've been talking about, like over the past year, I've had a lot of great moments playing video games with my friends.
Yeah.
But that Kraken was one of the most fun things I've done in a long time in a video game. Just because it took me by surprise, it destroyed us, and we still had a blast while it all happened. So I mean, it's tough to say, right? But I have a hard time thinking that game's gonna be able to carry anything in this category.
It can't carry. Honestly, it will not carry against.
I think we know what's probably gonna win.
Fortnite, right, or Destiny 2.
Yeah,
because like we've teamed up on Destiny 2, man, and
it's a blast.
Co-op alone, right? Like I don't know how many hours we sunk in just playing co-op.
Yeah,
not even going in the multiplayer PvP side.
Yeah,
right. So it's a ton of fun.
It's a tough one, man. There's some great ones.
I can see Fortnite taking it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's just. I don't know. You got to think. Yeah, Battle Royale is still pretty new in the sense of doing the console thing on like Battle Royale on console.
You see no PUBG on there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I wonder what that means then. And if you got Call of Duty and you've got Destiny, maybe one of those will take it and actually beat Fortnite.
You could. Well, Call of Duty did a pretty good job coming in with their own Battle Royale. Like Blackout's a great mode. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then I don't know. It's gonna. All I'll say is it's gonna be tough to beat Fortnite, but I wouldn't be totally surprised if one of those two other games beat them.
Dude, even Monster Hunter World, man, you have a 16-player mode where you and 15 other guys fight a humongous monster all together.
Yeah, like
that's pretty cool.
That's fun.
Yeah, that is cool.
And that game they have been like it's evolved a lot since launch, and they have a lot of good multiplayer. Like it's a very multiplayer-esque game.
But you have to play that with friends, right? That's the whole essence
take down
of that
those
game.
Huge monsters.
Yeah, to play it on your own just isn't the experience I think that they want you to have.
And that's like Sea of Thieves the same way, man. Playing that game by yourself, I did for a bit, but
trolls.
Yeah, it's a
you
problem.
Get trolled so bad. Like
that's
45
the worst
minutes
part.
later, and I still got the same moron behind me trying to kill me. Like, I got nothing on my ship, but you still want to sink it.
Yeah, it's just like this person clearly has way more time to mess around in this game than I do. And
I just shut it off at that point, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't have time to waste anymore with you people.
But I honestly, I'm gonna pick Sea of Thieves because I've had the best multiplayer experience. Playing that out of any game.
I haven't laughed so hard in a video game unless it's Sea of Thieves, right?
Yeah, no, it's true. I'm not picking Sea of Thieves though.
Yeah,
you're always the devil's advocate.
Yeah,
tonight,
but to be totally honest, though,
FIFA.
it's one of the biggest games, sports
That's
games
the same
in the world.
thing every year.
All right, so who you picking, Corey?
Fortnite.
Fair enough.
Then Victory Royale.
You're picking Sea of Thieves?
Multiplayer.
I think Fortnite's gonna take it.
Yeah. I think they're gonna take it, but they don't deserve it.
That's right.
I just kidding.
I don't know,
they
man.
deserve it.
Getting clutching out a Victory Royale is like. That's all. I mean, I'm not promoting anything, but it's like it's like taking a drug. I'm just saying, it hits you, and you're just like your heart's pumping.
Yeah.
And you get that Victory Royale pops up, and then I get to do a little dance to shove it in somebody else's face. It doesn't get much better than that.
Their
man.
emotes are great.
Yeah,
they are.
They're so
I got
good.
the fart balloon, the squeeze the balloon one. Oh yeah, and then he just starts pointing at everybody around like that. It doesn't get much better than that, man.
That is hilarious.
Another category, guys. Best student game. No idea.
Best student game.
Yeah, that's some pretty cool ones.
That is cool.
I was gonna say rhyme off the titles. I'm just interested real quick.
Man. Combat 2018.
How to spell Corey?
Quasar, Jera, Lift, and Recharge. I've never.
Yeah.
Well, I hope the
Lift
students
looks
are
cool.
enjoying them.
Oh, they look kind of cool.
Yeah.
Best debut indie game: Donut County, Florence, Moss, The Messenger, Yuku's Island Express. Yeah.
Can't say I can.
Man, Moss might take that one. Florence is really good too, though. So I can see. I'd say Florence might win that one. Yeah. I'm curious to see who wins that one. Best esports game. Yeah, so we're pretty selective on this one. CSGO, Dota 2, Fortnite, League of Legends, Overwatch.
Rainbow didn't make it, eh?
No.
That's kind of too bad.
That's
That
tough.
is.
I almost thought that Rainbow might. I mean, I get it. There's a ton. Like CS:GO is huge. Like,
CSGO is massive.
Yeah, don't.
Dota 2 is huge.
So is Dota. So is League. Like
League of Legends is, I think, probably the biggest. Like they've had the most views
it's
at
nuts,
once.
right?
Oh, I don't know.
Honestly, I don't have an opinion here with
Yeah,
some of
we
the other
can't.
games in this
But
category. I just
watching
don't know enough.
Fortnite, man,
I
they've
love
changed
watching
that
Fortnite.
game because you play it and you're freaking awesome.
Well, I'm
but
not.
then you
Not
watch,
that good.
but you get wins
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Often
Awesome
enough.
between us, right? Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's you and then there's me.
Just saying, like, there's an average gamer, and then you're up here. But then you watch the skill of the pros, which in everything it's
Sure.
always way better. But Fortnite, they've created this crazy game. Like, it already was crazy, and now it's even more insane.
And then, let's take the top 100 people that play this game every single day as their full-time job and make them play against each other. And it's literally like watching a live sporting event.
And then you get...
Not that watching some of these other games like Dota and League, but the thing is you know what you're getting with those games and how they end, and like you know how they work. Overwatch is the same way.
Yep.
You know, you're getting 5-man pushes. Everybody's using their ultimates at certain times. But Fortnite, it's always different. Every round is different. It doesn't matter where it is, where it starts, who's in it. It's always ends different, and that changes your strategy every single game.
Sure.
And that's for me. That's what makes it exciting to watch that game.
Oh, it's.
But again, though, those titles in there are massive.
Oh man, Dota 2, League of Legends, like the League of Legends.
I've watched some League of Legends.
I don't understand that game at all.
It's crazy, man.
Like, well over, I don't know how many they're at now, but like this is a few years back. There were like 112 characters.
There's so
probably
many
like
characters.
200 now.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know where to start. Right? Like, how do you get started now at this point? Because League of Legends is so big and so massive. How do you pick a character? You pick one, hope for the best, but I wouldn't know where to start. And then everybody's yelling, they're doing this, like, whoa, I'm out.
Yeah, I'll just watch it.
I'll go watch Fortnite or Overwatch or something, right? CSGO.
Yeah.
One of those ones.
All right.
Best esports player. We don't really know any of these guys. I just know Sonic Fox. And to watch him, man, in a fighting game is freaking awesome.
Yeah, he's good.
Oh,
It doesn't matter what fighting game it is.
No.
He's a master.
Dragon Ball, Injustice, Mortal Kombat, like it does. He's all over the place, and he just wrecks everybody.
Oh, there's a new fighting game? Okay.
I got it.
I'd like to see him
Best
play
esports team is category.
Wild to be that good at all. Like, I know it's like one genre of games, but they're all different in their own respect.
Yep. Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Best esports coach. So they got some pretty cool categories in here.
That's cool.
They're recognizing people that deserve to be recognized now, especially in this community where that's growing exponentially every year in the esports community. I mean, so it's
always
cool
so changing, right?
Yeah,
it's changing so rapidly that it's best esports event. Like, there's so much to do here. Like,
yeah, man.
That Overwatch World Cup looked awesome.
What's that?
That Overwatch World Cup.
Overwatch
amazing.
League Grand Finals.
Yeah, like
League of Legends World Championship.
Yeah.
Right. The internationals. Best esports host. So they've got some best esports moment.
Wow.
So they're really going up, right?
That's cool.
Content creator of the year.
Oh.
Well, this is an interesting category. Dr. Lupo.
I have him on Twitter.
Oh, wow.
Myth.
Ninja.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Right? Pokimane and Willie Rex. So the two, I've heard of 3 out of the, and
I've heard of all.
Yeah.
They're all all Fortnite players for the most part.
Are they?
Like Pokimane. I don't know what else Pokimane does, but I've only ever seen her play Fortnite. She plays with Myth quite a bit.
Oh, okay.
But Ninja, Lupo. Actually, watching Ninja and Lupo play together is fun because obviously you can tell that they're great friends.
Yes.
But lately, Ninja's been playing a lot with Tim the Tatman, who is hilarious.
Yeah.
So it'd be nice to see a guy like that on there because he's just such a great personality when it comes to what he's putting up there. But it's like, has anybody seen Ninja's new streaming room that Red Bull created for him in his house?
No, I haven't seen him. I haven't been on lately to check it out.
We'll keep talking about this. I'm just going to pull up a couple photos so you guys can see it because it's like when you're talking about the first esports player ever to be sponsored by Red Bull, they went all out.
See,
That's cool.
If you had to pick, honestly, I got to go with Ninja because he just blew everything up to a whole other level, right? Online with Drake, and that just went boom.
Online with Drake, online with multiple
perfect
NFL
guys,
players,
all stars from everything.
Everybody
right?
wanted a piece of the Ninja pie.
Yeah,
it sounds crazy to say it like that.
Sure,
but this, it's not that he hasn't been playing games at a high level. Like, I mean, his Halo is unbelievable.
Halo, he was a PUBG. They placed 7th in the championships. Like, his team. No, he's a pro level player through and through.
Yeah,
but to see where he's taken the battle royale genre and
what he's
Fortnite
done in his community.
Awesome.
Like when it comes to the gaming community, that's his stream room.
Oh,
He sits over here. There's 4 different cameras and there's like 17 monitors. These are all monitors. He's gonna do like interviews and news and stuff there.
Hey, that's gonna be us on there, right?
Yeah, I'll reach out this week.
Yo, Ninja, what are you saying? Get us ITG boys on. Let's go.
That's right.
You got a fan?
That's it?
That's
Oh,
it, boys.
we made it. An hour and a half in.
Hour and a half in, almost. Should we just wrap up with what
Steve, I'm glad you're sitting down.
play in here, or what?
All kinds of hate Stag.
Shouldn't be too bad. You just hit record. That was a good segment. I knew this was going to be long, but that was fun, man. I really enjoyed
there's lots of good games to talk about,
There's
right?
a ton of great games.
Yeah.
Video games are cool.
And we didn't even get to really talk about all of them because we haven't played them all. I mean,
No.
and I think that's the case for a lot of people. Is there's no way you can play all those games. Nobody's got enough time to play that many games. So you have to just
Games aren't getting any smaller, right? They're just getting bigger, and that's the issue. When you have Red Dead, Assassin's Creed, like all these games are just more hours.
Yeah.
And then you get into the online community too. We're just going competitive, like Siege, where we sat the other night and played for 3-4 hours.
Yeah.
And we didn't do anything. Like, you know what I mean?
No, it's just they're fun games to play.
Yeah. So all right, why don't we wrap this up with Corey? What have you been playing this week?
I've been playing. I got back into Overwatch now that the new character dropped. The first new character, Ash, dropped. Like McCree 2.0, like I was talking about earlier. Man, that game's still so much fun to play.
Yeah.
And I'm not skilled in that game whatsoever. But it's still a fun game to play. I did post a pretty sweet clip of getting a 4 total kill the other day. On the point, it's pretty good. Yeah, so I gotta make the clip, but I've been playing that. Obviously, still jumping into Fortnite. Played a little bit of Call of Duty, and that's about it. I played. Funny enough, I played. Probably about an hour's worth of Brawlhalla a little bit middle of last week.
Nice.
It's on the desktop, so whenever I fire up, and I'm just like, I don't want to do anything. If I want to take a break from editing, I'm like, I'll fire up a little Brawlhalla. Man, that game's a lot of fun. It's just a good little time waster. It's a fun game to play.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Nate, what have you been playing?
So I actually dabbed into Fallout 76.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Coming
was
up on this week's review for the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I played that. We played Rainbow Six. I played that a lot by myself and with you. That game's kind of got me hooked again.
Oh, absolutely.
And with the new operators coming out,
man.
they're going to change the game again.
I'm going to say Battlefield 5, too. I forgot about that. I was playing that, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Can't leave that out.
Nope.
That's a good one. But what else? Played a little Destiny 2. That, again, I want to play it more.
Yeah.
But so many games.
Yeah. Things to
don't know.
review, right? Kind of keeps us occupied.
Yeah.
Oh, but you know what's great? The Switch. So me and Daniela, who's my girlfriend, we played Mario Kart on Sunday. We played 5 Grand Prix. And I like to say I beat her every time.
Nice.
Maybe
You just wanted to get that on record, didn't
Yeah, I did.
Someone's sleeping on the couch tonight.
And then Lightfingers, which we have for review. And I love it.
Uh-huh.
So I've been playing a lot, actually, this week.
Nice.
Okay, don't give it up. You got the review to do still.
Yeah, that's right. I've been playing. I jumped back into Red Dead. I didn't last very long. I had to bail, unfortunately. But I came across. I heard this guy yelling. I could hear him from the street. The dirt road path, whatever you want to call it. Right. I'm just way out in the bush. I was like on the far side of the map. I got chased all the way over there, and I'm like, I'm so far away from camp. Man, this is gonna take me a while. So I started heading back. My wanted level is now at a level of dead or alive. I died. So then I start there again. Start heading out, and I hear this guy yelling. I'm like, what is going on? I'm looking all over the place. I can't find him. Eventually, I found him. Well, he's stuck in a bear trap. But by the time I found him, he's already bled out, and he's dead. I'm like, all right. So
you're like, oh, there you are.
There. Oh, thank you. Whoop. So he took his stuff, and I left.
He's got $3 I could use.
Sure. So I did that. I wanted to play Assassin's Creed. I couldn't get to it. I played more Spider-Man though.
Nice.
Getting there, I gotta get to that DLC. Man, I'm like, so close. But again, I'm just swinging through the city.
Yeah. Before you know it, you're just wasting an hour, and you're like, oh, I gotta do stuff. I actually have to accomplish something.
Well, exactly. I jumped on the Switch too. I played. There's a few games coming up for review for that. So I've been doing a fair bit of gaming on there. I did play Lightfingers. Played with my girlfriend. Crystal beat me.
You suck.
Man, so the review's coming out. Drew does not like the game.
She went into one dungeon, got all the loot, and then was right next to the camp. Cashed it all in. I'm like, I lost. Just
I can't believe she beat the dungeon, dude. That's
so
hard.
I did the dungeon 3 times. I couldn't do it. I'm like, she's killing me. Like, what is going on? She goes in the dungeon once, clears the whole thing, and game's over. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. So either way, she did that. It was fun. Look for a review this week. That's coming up. Oh, no, not this week. Sorry. Soon. Very soon. Because we're going to do a whole Nintendo review saga kind of thing. So that's coming. Yeah, I did a lot of that. And then, Nate and I and Crystal jumped in, played some more Rainbow. Man,
Siege.
she got her first kill.
Yeah.
which is awesome. Yep, she was really excited. It was so good. It was a nice kill too.
It was.
I pulled off a couple of kills, and Nate got a couple. Yeah, it's great. That game is.
I'm getting in on the next one. I'm telling you.
Absolutely, join us. Yeah.
I'm in on that.
I'm going to spam party invite.
Yeah. You
Troll me. Just troll me. I'm saying it right now. It's on camera. Troll me. I'll hop on and play.
I can't believe I forgot. I didn't play. I played Red Dead 2. I needed to say that.
I played Fallout as well.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because we got that review
there's
coming.
just too many games.
We're
Red
busy. What'd you do?
What did I do? I played that hammered mission.
Oh yeah. So you still
Yeah, I'm very new into the game.
Yeah, I'm same.
But oh man,
the mission's funny.
Yeah.
Lee, is that you? What are you doing?
I love it. It's like it's
funny.
your buddy Lenny or whatever in like a dress, and you're like, Lenny? She's like, get out of my face.
That's so good.
Great game.
Oh,
and then you wake up and you're face down in the dirt in the middle of nowhere.
It just like, never ends, man. What a game.
Anyway, so that game's fantastic.
Yeah. All right, guys. At an hour and a half now into this podcast, obviously a little longer than usual because of the awards, but hopefully everybody's still hanging around. Thank you so much for listening. If you're catching us on all the podcast services, it's been a long hour and a half. The podcast services, you can catch us on SoundCloud, iTunes, Google Play, everywhere. So look for us over on InsideTheGame.ca. Head to the forums page, leave a comment. Maybe be part of the show, our actual TV show.
Let's get some discussions going on there.
Absolutely. Bring some questions to the show or the podcast. Start getting you involved, and we can do that. Corey, Nate, thanks for joining us. Boys, we're out.